It was kind of a collective effort. So it was different people from different parts of the organization. So the food center, the family clinic, the youth bus, the new community bus, everybody just coming together. And basically we would sit down at a table with a laptop or a computer or both and a phone and work from there.
Social dispatch was a response to, oh my God, what are we going to do? We're in the midst of this pandemic. There were lots of things, lots of moving parts happening, and at that time the clinic was doing things differently, and we were trying to figure out how we could align and support their most vulnerable clients. And as the clinics started to amalgamate, we thought, oh, it would be lovely if we could amalgamate all our social serving programs. And so Youth Health Center came together, the Food Center came together, Community Health Center came together, and we came together under this umbrella, which we called Social Dispatch. At the beginning of this endeavor, we did a sort of an environmental scan to see what needs, what were the sort of the most dominant needs our clients were facing, and then we strategized to target those needs. And food response was high up there, social connection was high up there, so we had our staff just checking in on our clients, calling, hey, how are you doing? Do you need anything? Do you just need a listening ear today? You know, do I need you to connect you with resources and whatnot? So it was really about staying connected with our clients, ensuring that they had what they needed, those basic needs just to get through that crisis phase.
So we would do everything on the phone or by texting, which works really well, or emails or anything. And that was including connecting with other agencies, at the beginning, we were just trying to find out who's working where and who's doing anything to help anybody. And then we slowly, and then after that, quite quickly, started contacting our youth one by one, sometimes as they called in, sometimes ones that we knew specifically might be struggling because we knew them better. I was delivering a lot of medication. So kids that were or were not COVID positive, but we just didn't want out in the community, didn't want them necessarily coming into the clinic, into the pharmacy. We wanted to make sure that they were somewhere safe and okay, so I would take the medication to them. I was delivering a lot of us delivered a lot of food hampers, a lot of what was called meal kits from the food center. So these, again, for people that shouldn't be leaving home, couldn't leave home. If they couldn't cook, they got a certain kind of meal kit if they weren't capable of shopping, if they weren't allowed to leave the house to go shopping, if they were afraid, anything. Then they would, otherwise we might get them gift cards. We did lots of things just to sort of meet their need. And we were traveling all over the city delivering in the Greater Forest Lawn area to kids and families from the clinic, regardless where they lived.
Not closing sent a strong message to community to say, we're always here. We're here for you. Reach out. There'll be somebody to support you. I think by not closing, I think we showed not just our clientele, but we showed the community that the work that we do is important.
If we had closed, I can't imagine the amount of lives it would have affected. Because I think of all the ones we helped. I delivered anywhere between 6 and 12 food hampers and meal kits and whatever a day. For how long? And they were pretty desperately needed. And that was just the food. I felt like everything had just been broken and I was part of the fixing. And so I was part of that creating community again. And I really liked that. I brought one kid, she loves Elvis. And so I brought her a CD, a Brian Setzer CD, just because she missed music so much. And we got to talk about it on the phone, and then I dropped it off. No human contact, direct. But it just made her feel like, okay, it feels like everybody's ran out the door. But I got a CD and I got my medication in the mailbox and someone talked to me on the phone. That went from being a 1 out of 10 worthwhile thing compared to everything to a 10 out of 10 comparing to everything. And there's still a rope out there to grab onto. So I think that really matters, and I think that's what they'll remember.